Hey guys, hello. Good evening. Hello, everyone.
Good evening.
Teacher, good
Teacher, good
evening.
evening.
Hello. Okay, guys, let's begin our session for today. Let me show you the agenda and then I will start checking the attendance, the list for today. Okay, so first we're going to play a small Kahoot to review the topic of the second conditional. Let's see if we remember how to use the second conditional. Then we will start on the book, page 100, some reading activity, the explanation, the grammatical part, some practice. Then we have the comparison between the first and the second conditional, and a board game at the end, okay? If we have enough time, then we will continue on page 101. Good, that is the agenda for today. Now let's check the list, the attendance. I will turn off the camera for a moment. And let's start taking the attendance. Okay, let's see. Karen Acevedo.
Present, teacher.
Okay, good. Steven Santiago Fonseca.
Here, teacher.
Sergio Gómez. Kiara Martínez.
Present, teacher.
Okay. Jorge Moreno.
Present, teacher.
Natalia Navarro.
Present.
Okay. Diego Olarte.
Present, teacher.
Okay. Manuela Ortiz. Yes, teacher. Okay. Joan Sebastián Pavón. Joan. Beatriz Pedraza.
And teacher.
Okay. Xiomara Rincón.
Present.
Jessica Ríos.
Present, teacher.
Okay. Catherine Rodríguez.
Present, miss.
Okay. Marlon Sánchez.
Present, teacher.
Okay. Mendy Santa.
Present, teacher.
Manuel Sepúlveda.
Present, teacher.
Okay. María Alejandra Vega.
Present, teacher.
All right. And Vanessa Sombra.
Present, teacher.
Okay. Okay, excellent, guys. Anyone else? We don't have Sergio and Joan. Yes. Okay. Let's start with our first activity for the day. It's a Kahoot. Yes, as I mentioned, to review the use of second conditional. So let me open the link. Give me just a moment, and I will send you the the correct link for you to participate. Okay, you have the link, the game with game pin. Let's connect to practice the second conditional to see if we remember. Yes?
Send the game link, please. Okay.
Okay, we have only 12 students. Let's start. Okay, here the answer is, if I married someone famous, would I be famous too? Is a question, okay? So the answer was the yellow one. Oh, okay. Remember, here we have different uses for the second conditional. In this case, the sentence, if I were you, I would find a new job, is an advice. Si yo fuera tú, encontraría un nuevo trabajo. Is an advice. Okay, so we have different uses. Let's see the next. It's a similar question. What's the use? If she were rich, she would travel around the world. Okay, this one. If pigs could fly, that would be weird. Okay, and the last question. This could be both hypothetical or unreal situation. All right, let's see your results. Chiara, very good. Maria and Manuel. Excellent. Okay, guys, good. So we can start with our presentation, our topic for today. We will continue working on unit 10, okay? So let's open the book on pages 100 and 101. Right? It's about hypothetical possibilities using if. Let's take a look here. So I want to ask you first, before we start reading, think about your answer for this question. What would you do if you were invisible for a day? Okay, think. Imagine you are invisible for a day. What would you do? Okay, I'm going to give you 2 minutes to think about your answers. Then I will ask you to share with the class. What would you do if you were invisible for one day? Okay. Okay, so you had some minutes to think about what would you do if you were invisible for a day. Okay, I have an answer on the chat. If I were invisible for a day, I would go to the cinema and watch movies for free. Okay, let's see anyone else, another student that wants to participate. Or you can send me your answers on the chat. Someone says, I would scare people. Okay, what else? Tell me. Write on the chat or open your microphones and tell me.
I wouldn't like be invisible for a day, honestly.
Oh, but just one day. Imagine you could do anything. I would go on an airplane and travel to Europe, for example. This is what I would do. Just go on an airplane and travel. Beatriz says, I would go to hear all the conversations that I would know all the secrets. Yes, Xiomara, I would enter all the places for free. Yes, maybe the movies, the restaurants. Yes, it could be fun just for one day to do these things. Yeah, Manuela says, I would probably go to Disney. All right, good. Vanessa says, if I were invisible for a day, I would go to the US level 4 labs. What is this, Vanessa? Level 4 labs?
Teacher, laboratorios nivel 4,
Okay.
que muy pocas personas pueden entrar.
Okay, good. Very interesting. All right. So this is what the first activity in the book for today is. We're going to read about what these people said, 6 people said that they would do if they were invisible, okay? And then we answer these questions. Which answer is most similar to yours, to your answer? And which one do you think is the most interesting, okay? Okay, Jorge says he would visit the area 51. Okay, good. Let's start reading. And let's begin with Beatriz. What would you do if you were invisible for a day?
According to news this week, scientists, scientists have made an important breakthrough in inventing a material that would make us invisible. An invisibility cloak like Harry Potter's won't be ready anytime soon, but we asked people on the secret. On the street, sorry. On the
street, yes. So let's check new vocabulary. What is breakthrough? Do you know? Breakthrough is a descubrimiento. Okay, breakthrough. Similar to discovery. O progreso también podría ser en este contexto. A breakthrough in inventing a material that would make us invisible. An invisibility cloak. What is a cloak?
Capa?
Like in Harry Potter. Yes, capa. Okay, now we're going to start reading about the people. Let's see, Diego, you can read the first person.
Yes, teacher. I get on a first class flight to Cuba if I was invisible. I've always want to go there, but I've got no idea I'd get back. How I get back.
How I would get back. Okay, good. Jorge, please read number 2.
Okay, teacher. If I was invisible, I'd follow my boyfriend around all day and I check that he doesn't flirt with anyone. It also listens to what my friends say about me when I'm not there.
Very good. New vocabulary here. What is flirt? Yes, coquetear. So she would follow her boyfriend and make sure that he doesn't flirt with anyone. Okay, number 3. Let's see person number 3, Karen.
Yes, teacher. I would definitely play a few tricks on my friends if they couldn't see me. It would be really fun. Then, who knows, maybe I'd rob a bank and run away with the money. Just joking.
Just joking. He would scare people, like Diego says, play tricks on his friends. And he said also he would maybe rob a bank and escape with the money. Okay, we go with number 4, Catherine.
Yes, miss. I'd follow around someone mega famous, like the president or a Hollywood star, and I will find out what their life is really like.
Very good. So follow someone around, mega famous. Number 5, let's see, Kiara.
5, teacher.
Yes.
I don't know. I wouldn't cross the road. That's for sure. If I were invisible, someone might run me over.
Someone might run me over. What is this? Run me over.
Alguien que me
Arrollar,
persiguiera o
teacher.
algo así.
Me atropellar.
Arrollar.
Ajá, arrollar o atropellar. If I were invisible, someone might run me over. Okay, now let's see the last one, number 6, Manuel.
If I were invisible for a day, I'd take my revenge on a girl from school who used to bully me. I will stand next to her, and every 5 minutes, I do something weird to scare her.
To scare her. So she would take revenge. All right, guys. So we read all the situations, what these people would do. So now tell me, which one do you think is the most interesting? For example, Maria Alejandra, which one do you think is most interesting in your opinion?
In my opinion, maybe number 5.
Number 5. Don't cross the road. Ella dice, no cruzaría la calle.
Because she says something that
It's true.
she don't do.
Okay, yeah, she wouldn't do this. It's different. Okay, yes. And which one is more similar to your opinion, Maria Alejandra? Which one do you think? To what you would do? None?
Maybe
None of them?
number 1.
Yes, it's number 1. It's like a similar idea. Yes, we can say. All right, Catherine, tell me.
I will definitely, I have the same idea that number 3. I will be, or maybe I rob a bank with a lot of money, and then we will travel around the world.
Okay. Okay. It's a good idea maybe to do this if you were invisible. All right, another student to finish this part, maybe Sebastian. Which idea is the most interesting for you? Joan? Maybe then Vanessa. Which idea is the most interesting for you?
Teacher, the most interesting for me is the one, the first person, because it would be great to travel to another country without having to pay.
Yes. Yes, this would be excellent.
Nothing the documentation or visa.
Yeah, no visa or passport. No, just you travel and go to a different country. Okay, good, excellent. All right, guys. So this is the first context to start the review for the second condition. Okay, so let's start over here in the grammar box. Okay. Let's see, we have 2 sentences. Which of the 2 sentences represents a real situation and an imaginary situation. The first, I would get a first class ticket to Cuba. Or I will definitely go to Cuba one day. So the first question, which of the two sentences is a real situation?
The second one, teacher.
Yes, the second one
Number two.
here is a real situation. I will definitely go to Cuba one day. And the other one, an imaginary situation, is I would get a first class ticket to Cuba, okay? So this is what we're going to review today, the use of the second conditional. Let me show you here in the presentation. Let's see, we have that the second conditional is used to talk about present or future hypothetical or unreal situations, okay? We already know the rules, but let's review in case we don't remember very well, okay? We use the if clause. This is the condition, okay? La condición with if. If the condition existed, so this verb is in past. Este verbo va en pasado, ¿no? En la if clause, the verb is in past, comma, then the result would be true. Here we use would, could, or might, plus the infinitive form of the verb, ¿ok? En la cláusula if, el verbo va en pasado, su forma en pasado, y en la cláusula principal main, tenemos un modal would, could, o might, más el verbo en infinitivo, entonces would be true, ¿ok? If I won the lottery, I would buy a yacht. Si yo ganara la lotería, compraría un yate. If I had a better salary, I could travel more. Si tuviera un mejor salario, podría viajar más. If I were you, I might wait before making a decision. Ok, este es un consejo. We can use if I were you, I might wait in making a decision. Acá tenemos, if it weren't for this help, I might be dead now. Ok. Si no fuese por esta ayuda, estaría muerto ahora. I would buy a yacht if I won the lottery. Recordemos, la regla nos dice, si la oración empieza con if, lleva coma, ¿ok? Si no, si empieza con la cláusula principal, no incluimos la coma. No comma when you put the main clause at the beginning, ¿ok?
Teacher, why no use was?
Okay, remember we talked about this before in the previous cycle. This is like an exception for the second conditional. Esto es como una excepción para el segundo condicional.
Okay.
Normalmente usamos was con I, pero en el segundo condicional usamos el were, ¿ok? If I were you. En el verbo, en el libro, vamos a ver los ejemplos. En el libro hay algunos, está de las dos formas. Entonces, pues podríamos decir que se puede usar de ambas formas, pero lo que nos dice la regla ahora es que en el segundo condicional usamos siempre el were con el I, ¿ok? Por esa es como la excepción. Entonces acá sería, if I were invisible, igual acá. ¿Cuál era el otro? If I were invisible, aquí está, ¿ven? If I were invisible, lo pusieron como de las dos maneras. If I was invisible o if I were invisible. Ahora, pues preferiblemente usamos were. If I were invisible, ¿ok? Entonces, esa es como la excepción. En el segundo condicional, con el I, usamos siempre were, ¿ok? Miren, acá está de la otra forma, if I was. Entonces, preferiblemente con el were, if I were invisible. ¿Ok? Guys, Be careful with this second conditional. Sometimes I see, sometimes I see some people or some students that make this mistake. I write, if I would be rich, I bought a house for my family. Okay. Is this sentence correct or incorrect? If I would be rich,
Correct.
I bought a house for my family.
Incorrect.
It's incorrect. Yes. So let's see. Here we have mistake, and then here we have the other. Always remember the rule. With if clause, we use the verb in past. If I were, en este caso, la excepción, if I were rich, coma, I can. I would.
I
Y el
would
verbo en
buy.
su forma básica, en su forma infinitiva, ¿no? I would buy a house for my family, ¿ok? Entonces, eso a veces nos puede confundir. Recordemos siempre, con el if va el verbo en pasado y con la otra cláusula, el verbo va con would más su forma infinitiva, ¿ok? Questions about the second conditional so far?
No, teacher.
Okay, good. Let's see here. For example, before we continue, let's check here in part 3. There is one sentence that it is incorrect. If I were invisible, I would rob a bank. I might rob a bank if I were invisible. If I would be invisible, I would rob a bank. Which sentence is incorrect?
3.
If I would.
Which? Number 3?
The third. The third.
3 means.
Oh, yeah. Yes, number 3. The verb is incorrect here. If I were invisible, I would rob a bank. Okay? Okay, guys. Listen, now we're going to practice. And I want you to go to page 101.
Wait, no, wait. Eso de la barba es una mentira.
Santiago. Santiago, you have your microphone on.
All right.
Okay, you are going to complete this conversation with the correct form of the verb in parentheses, okay? So I will do the first as an example, and then you continue with the others. If you have the opportunity, it's a question, no? You listen to what other people said about you behind your back. Let's, before we continue, let's review the question, okay? Remember the structure for the question? We say, if you had $1 million, the question is, would we start? Then the subject, would you? Okay, that's the difference in the question. La cláusula del if queda igual en la pregunta. Lo que cambia es la cláusula principal con el would. Entonces, la estructura la modificamos. El would pasa al principio, ¿no? Would, luego el sujeto, would you travel around the world? ¿Cómo se responde esa pregunta? Yes? Guess what?
I would.
I would, yes. No es would, we say would, okay? Sin la L. Yes, I would. No, I
Wouldn't.
No, I wouldn't, okay? So this is the structure for the questions. All right, guys, so now you can start here. I will help you with the first one. If you had the opportunity, would you listen to what other people said about you behind your back? Okay, so you continue with the others. Let's take again, like 7 minutes to complete the exercise number 1. Then we'll check all together. Okay, if you have questions, please let me know. Let's start working in the exercise. Okay, guys, are you ready? Have you finished the exercise? Or not yet?
Not yet, teacher.
Okay, no problem. Okay, guys, are you ready? Have you finished the activity?
Yep.
Okay. Good, excellent. So let's start checking. We already did the first part. If you had the opportunity, would you listen to what other people have to say about you behind your back? Let's continue with the next line. Mandy. I don't think so. What is the answer, the next answer, Mandy? Mandy?
I will be too worried about what
About,
I might hear.
yes, I would be too worried about what I might hear. All right, good. Marlon, please continue in number 2. The question.
Number 2. You ever steal money if no one could find out?
Again, can you repeat the first part?
Would you ever steal money if no one could find out?
Yes. Would you ever steal money if no one could find out? It's correct. And Natalia, please read the answer for question number 2.
Okay, if someone did something really unkind.
No, Natalia. The
The
answer
answer.
for number 2. Yes.
Okay. And no, I wouldn't never steal money, even if no one knew. I feel guilty.
Okay. Again, no, I
Wouldn't.
wouldn't never, no podemos decir yo no nunca robaría, ¿ok? El never ya es negación. Entonces sería I would never steal money. I would never steal money even if no one knew.
I felt.
I would feel.
I would feel guilty.
Or I'd feel, apóstrofe de, I'd feel guilty. Okay, thank you, Natalia. Continue, Santiago. Number 3, question number 3.
If someone did something really unkind to you, would you take revenge?
Good. Number 3 is, if someone did something very unkind to you, would you take revenge? And let's see, is Sergio here in class? He is not. Okay. Continue then. Sebastián, Joan Sebastián. The answer for number 3.
Okay, teacher. Number 3. I don't think so. I will try to forget about it and focus on other things.
I would try to forget about it and focus on other things. Okay, good. Xiomara, please continue with number... ahí continúa la conversación. Acá en la siguiente línea.
If someone were really horrible to one of my family, I would do something horrible back to them.
Okay, in this case we use someone was, okay? Con he o she, si usamos el was. If someone was nowhere, el where solo la excepción es para el I, ¿no? Para el yo. Como es someone, es alguien, entonces usamos was. If someone was really horrible to one of my family, I would do something horrible back to them. O I might do, no el would, sino también podría ser might. I might do something horrible back to them. Okay, continue, Jessica. The question number 4.
If you were suspicious of your partner, would you ever follow him?
Yes, good. If you were suspicious of your partner, would you ever follow him? Next line, Vanessa. The answer B in number 4. No.
No, I think that would be
that
a really stupid thing to do if I thought he was doing something wrong. I would ask him about it.
Good. If I thought he was doing something wrong, I would ask him about it. Okay. Good, guys. Excellent. Now let's continue. Beatriz, the number 5. The question number 5.
Yes, teacher. Would you ever travel first class without a ticket?
Mhm. Would you ever, let me write it on the chat. Would you ever travel first class without a ticket? Diego, you read the answer B.
Yes, teacher. I'm a real coward, so no, I wouldn't dare. If someone catched me, I felt so embarrassed.
If someone caught me, is in past.
Yes,
If
catched.
someone caught, el verbo de catch es irregular, no
Oh,
es
okay,
con
teacher.
ed, it's caught. If someone caught me, I would
Feel so embarrassed.
I would feel so embarrassed. All right, guys, excellent. Good. Any questions about this exercise?
Yes, teacher. When
Yes,
we
tell me.
use would after if, we need to use would again.
If we use would after if, I don't understand.
Like number 5.
Okay, here. I'm a real coward. No, I wouldn't dare. Es un
After
punto.
if, yes,
If someone caught me,
and after would.
son dos oraciones diferentes.
Okay, teacher.
Ok, aquí como termina una idea, entonces es un punto. I'm a real coward, so no, I wouldn't dare, no me atrevería, punto. Si alguien me atacara, perdón, si alguien me atrapara y someone caught me, yo me sentiría muy avergonzado. I would feel so embarrassed.
Okay, teacher, thank you.
It's two different sentences. All right, any other questions? No? Okay, perfect. All right, guys, listen. So now, before we continue, in this part of the unit, we also need to compare the first conditional with the second. We were studying the second conditional for present or future unreal situations, okay? So let's compare it to the first, is for present or future possible situations, no? So when we talk about possible real situations, we use the first conditional. The structure for this is, if a condition exists in present, si algo pasa, coma, esto será realidad, ¿no? The result will be true. Entonces, este es para la realidad, posibilidades reales del presente o del futuro. If the condition exists in present, comma, the result will be true, ¿ok? Usamos el futuro, will, imperativo, and the modal verb, ¿ok? Por ejemplo, will, o should, o can. Esos son los verbos que podemos usar, will, should, y can. If you study, you will pass the exam. Si estudias, pasarás el examen, ¿ok? If he doesn't call, si él no llama, en presente, negativo, if he doesn't call, you should tell me immediately. Si él no llama, tú deberías decirme inmediatamente. Entonces puede ser will, should, o can. If your room is tidy, el verbo en presente, si tu habitación es ordenada, you can leave. Tú te puedes ir. Okay? So this is the first conditional with for possible or real situations in the present or in the future. Okay? Questions about the first conditional?
Teacher, the first conditional with the verb to be is not changed? With the second, with the second?
is, if okay, como el was y el were, ¿a eso te
Yes.
refieres?
Yes, teacher.
No, en este caso no. Simplemente usamos el is, el am o el are, dependiendo del sujeto, ¿no? No hay ninguna excepción de que sea is o am o are, sino pues para cada uno. I am, you are, he or she is. ¿Ok? Vamos a ver acá las situaciones. Ese es el que ya vimos. If you eat my chocolate, you will sleep outside with the dog. Si haces algo, este será el resultado. Yes, Jorge, you ask, can in the future is be able to. Yes, this is the structure for can in the future. If you drive us to the concert, I will pay for the parking. Right? Other examples. If it rains, I will stay at home. If I wake up late, I will miss the bus. If it is sunny, we'll go to the park. If Juan leaves, Paula will be sad. If I find your email, I will send you the picture. If you study hard, you will pass your exams. Okay, so these are examples, all examples of the first condition. All right. Good, guys. So listen, we are going to do this exercise number 3. And then we will play the board game that I have for you. But we're going to complete exercise number 3 on the book, page 101. You're going to decide if these prompts refer to real possibilities in the future, RP, real possibilities, or imaginary situations, si son situaciones imaginarias, okay? Imaginary situations. Then make the questions using the pronoun you. Entonces tenemos que hacer dos cosas. Primero, decidir si son situaciones reales o imaginarias. Entonces, si son reales, ¿cuál tiempo usaremos? El primer condicional, ¿no? El first condition. Como tenemos el ejemplo. If go on holiday next year, where go? Nos dice, si ir de vacaciones el otro año, ¿a dónde irá? Eso es algo que puede ser real, una posibilidad real, ¿no? Entonces, aquí usamos el first conditional. If you go on holiday next year, where will you go? Entonces, deben decidir cuál tiempo usar, si el primero o el segundo condicional, y después deben escribir preguntas usando el you, ¿ok? Aquí le agregamos, if you go on holiday next year, where, y agregamos también will, ¿no? La parte del condicional. Where will you go? ¿A dónde irás? ¿Ok? Is clear what we have to do now in this part?
Yes, Miss.
Okay, let's do it. And then we check the answers together before we do the speaking part. All right, guys, let me know when you finish the questions so we can check them all together. All right, guys, ready? I see Beatriz is finished. The other students are ready. Or not yet?
I'm ready.
Okay. Okay, let's see. Let's start with Kiara. For the first question, how did you create it?
If you have the chance to travel in space, would you do it?
Yes, good. If you had the chance to travel in space, would you do it? Good. Jorge, number 2.
Number 2. If you like to be 1,000, how would your life be different?
Yes, if you lived to be 1,000, how would your life be different? Good, thank you. Karen, number 3.
Yes, if you live to be old, what will you do in your retirement?
In your retirement, yes, so this is the first conditional. If you live to be old, what will you do in your retirement? Good, Catherine, number 4.
Yes, miss. If you buy a new computer, what type will buy? You will buy.
Will you buy?
Will
Is
you
the
buy?
question. What type will you buy? Good. Maria Alejandra, number 5.
If you invent your own personal robot, what what would you be able to do?
Yes, if you invented, so is in past, es el segundo condicional. If you invented your own personal robot, what would it be able to do? Ahorita les muestro todas las respuestas de nuevo. What would it be able to do? 6, Manuel.
If you have more money next year, how will you spend it?
If you have more money next year, how will you spend it? Marlon, number 7.
Pues no alcancé, pero yo le... Dame un segundo. If if you were a billionaire, what would do with your life?
What would you do with your life? Ahí te faltó el sujeto también,
Me
you.
parece, sí.
If you were a billionaire, what would you do with your life? ¿Qué harías con tu vida? Okay, good. Mandy, number 8, please.
If you were moved house in the next few years, where would you move to?
No, in this case is first conditional. Está es el primer condicional. If you move house, where will you move to? Esa es una situación real. Okay? With will. Ahí usamos el primer condicional. And Natalia, the last, number 9.
If you can live anywhere in the world, where will you live?
This is more hypothetical. Estas preguntas más hipotética, ¿no? Where,
Okay.
if you could live anywhere.
Okay, if you could live anywhere in the world, where would you live?
Where would you live? Mhm.
Where would you live?
Where would you live? Okay, I will leave the answers there. Okay, let me take a picture. I can send it to you. So you are going to work in groups, in couples, to ask these questions to your classmates, okay? Let me send it. Okay, here you have the questions. So I will create the groups. The activity is for you to choose 5 questions. We have 9. You choose 5 questions to ask to your classmates. In this activity, we don't need to write, no writing, just speaking with my classmate. I will go group by group checking your activity, okay? So you choose 5 and you ask to your classmate. For example, if you live to be 1,000 years old, how would your life be different? Okay, so your classmate answers. My life would be different because this and this and this, okay? 5 each student. Cada uno pregunta 5, okay? No writing, just speaking. Okay, guys, it's clear what we need to do.
Yes, Miss, it's clear.
Okay, good. So let's create the groups. Okay, let's go to the groups.
For Natalia, If you had the opportunity to travel in space, would you do it? For
I
maybe.
am mute, sorry. Yes, I will do it.
Would you do it? ¿Qué haría?
I try to travel around the other planets. I don't know which other thing.
I would try to take a lot of photos.
Uh, uh, I don't remember the type. This HP.
Yes. HP.
Yes.
HP. Okay.
Xiomara, if you had the opportunity to travel in space, would you do it?
Um, okay. Yes. Yes.
And do you need depend of the other person, of the other people for do it quotidian task that do it um, and you Maria, if you live to be 1000, how would your life be different?
Yes, would be different. Maybe I could work more time in my life.
Is the job in Canada maybe is a good opportunity for my career and my I don't know, my experience.
Okay, it's fine.
Okay,
Ya vamos en las 5, sí.
I don't remember. I think yes.
Dijimos la 1, la 3, la 4, la 6.
Creo que me falta una ahí. Creo que me falta una ahí. If you invent your own personal robot, what would it be able to do?
I would like to spend my money with other people. I would like to help other people, and also I would like to spend my time doing the best things that I can do.
Okay, good. For example, what could be a thing or a charity act that you do it with all that money?
For example, I will build a house for the people
Poor people.
poor people.
Nice.
Okay, if you were a billionaire, what would you do in your life?
If I were a billionaire, I would buy a lot of things and travel around the world.
Okay, and if you could live anywhere in the world, where would you live?
I would like to live in Paris or New York.
The robot would do a housework. Maybe what did you say, barrer y trapear?
Sweep and mop.
Sleep and mop.
Not
maybe
sleep. Sweep.
Sleep.
No, sleep no. Sleep is dormir.
Sweep.
Sweep. Yes, sweep.
And slow.
And mop.
A mop. Sweep and mop. Maybe the robot can be able to do coffee, food.
Yes, but I have very friends live there, and they things is the very freezy, and the system economic is good, and the government helps of children is fine for the family.
Okay, so you think they are fine? They made a good decision on going there.
Yes. Hi, teacher.
Hello. Almost
Hi,
finished?
teacher.
Only 3.
Okay, no problem.
Okay. Give me. Ask me.
Okay. Let me see one. Okay, if you invented your own robot, what would it be able to do?
Okay. Maybe I will to do.
Beatriz, I would do.
I will do. Sorry. I will do this robot, and we have home office, and maybe will be
Maybe.
1 year, every year, more young. That would be great.
We say younger, not more young.
Okay. Younger. Yes, teacher. Excuse me. Younger. Yes. What another question?
If you move house in the next few years, where will you move to? I think I will move to in a big house, not apartment.
Yes, I think the same. But this big house have to have a big pool to swim in all days.
Yes, and a big, very, very big backyard.
Yes.
For my pets.
How many pets do you have?
For now, we have 4 pets and 2 cats.
Okay.
Sorry, 4 dogs and 2 cats.
Do you have 4 dogs?
Yes, but only one is male and 3 females. And the cats, all of them are females.
The teacher says in the WhatsApp group.
Yes,
Open the link.
I sent you a link because if you finish the questions, I have another game. It's with the board game, okay? So here you have questions for both first and second conditional. You throw the dice and then, well, you move, okay? So for example, Mindy's red, 1, 2, 3. Aquí eligen una de las preguntas. What will you do or what would you do? En este caso es, what would you do if you met the American president? Okay, so you answer. Okay. Eligen una de las dos, la que vaya con la pregunta y responde.
Yes.
Okay. Hello, did you check that?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. So you can use the board game to continue practicing.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Where would you like?
Okay, okay. Difícil. I would like, for example, in German, is a better country for living, for of the high quality of live or life. But
Okay, hello, Sebastian, are you alone?
Hi, teacher.
What happened with
Uh,
Manuela?
Manuela, I don't know.
You were working with who? ¿Con quién
Manuela,
estaba
Manuela,
Manuela? You don't know, she disconnected?
I think.
Okay, no problem. You can go back to the main meeting.
Okay, teacher.
All right. Okay, hello.
Hi, teacher.
Okay, guys, hello. If you finished, you can practice these last few minutes with the board game, okay? You throw the dice and then you advance with in your game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Also, you start again. Use the game just when you have 5 more minutes to continue practicing.
Okay, teacher.
All right. The game is in WhatsApp, the link. Okay, good.
Que ahí me confundo. Porque está el...
What will you do?
Acá están las dos preguntas. What will you do or what would you do?
En esta primera es, what will you do if you ever have headache, ¿no?
Sí, es primer condicional. Ajá. What will you do if you ever have a headache?
Okay, I will take a medicine.
Some pills. Okay. Next one.
It's easy to arm.
Yes, and you can change parts.
Yes, but the and the desktop, the adventure is done old, no? Done all. Always, each year you change the part,
I got it.
but the
That's
laptop
interesting.
is not.
Yeah, that's what happened. And they are more expensive, so that's like the difficult part of the decision.
Yes.
Well, I think
Guys,
I
did
have
you
to
check?
ask.
Did you check WhatsApp? No.
No,
No,
teacher.
We had
teacher.
an activity. Well, it doesn't matter. You can do it individually just to practice. You have, because there's not enough time here, only 1 minute. In this game, you throw the dice and then you have two options. What will you do or what would you do? The first or the second condition, right? So for example, 5, I move 5. If your TV broke, entonces la situación es hipotética. What would you do if your TV broke? So for example, Beatriz, what would you do if your TV broke?
Teacher, I would buy other
Yeah, I will
or
buy a new
other
one.
and I need a TV tonight. I would I would watch in my neighbor
Okay, you would
with my neighbor. Sorry.
you would watch with your neighbor. It's funny. You sit with your neighbors watching la novela, the soap opera.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, good. Now, Manuel, you for you number 3. Okay, 2, 3. Manuel, what would you do if you met the American president, like Biden?
Well, I don't know. Maybe I would try to take a photo with him.
Okay, yeah.
Yes, and maybe ask him something about what's going on in the country. But maybe I will not have like many things to talk to him because
Yeah.
I don't
It's
follow the American.
Politics or news.
Right.
Okay, good. Excellent. So you can use it to just to practice individually, all right? Let's go back to the main meeting.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, we are waiting for the rest of the students to connect with us, to join us. Let's give them just a minute. Okay, guys, excellent. I see your participation. I saw your participation on the speaking. Well done. Very good. This the activity that I sent you, you can continue using it to practice. Okay, so here we have both type of questions, either first or second conditional. Okay, so you have the question for the first conditional. What will you do? For example, if you are ill tomorrow, ¿qué harás si estás enfermo mañana? Or the second conditional, what would you do if you were able to fly? No, so this is more hypothetical or unreal situation. So use this exercise as extra practice for both the first and the second condition. Okay.
Okay, thank you, teacher.
Okay, teacher.
Okay, Miss. Good night, everyone.
Have a good night, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye.